our customers are 140% more likely to do business when their experience is a positive one. So instead of putting people at the cornerstone of processes, what we should be focusing on is providing automation in its place. Remember, salespeople are 37% more successful when they're happy and engaged. So for the complex algorithms of mathematics, if we do 140% times 37%, it doesn't equal 192. But it kind of does. You put it into a calculator, spit out a different number. But in reality, when we combine those two numbers, what we're saying is we're nearly 200% more likely to do business with our customers when they have a positive experience and when our salespeople are fully engaged with our business. 200%, nearly 3 times as likely. So don't just take our word for it. I'm sorry to do this to you, Nick. You thought you got away? Not quite. I'm going to pull up another quote that you made during our interview. And I'm going to read this from the screen so I don't misquote you. The ECI eAutomate product gave us comfort that it has the ability to move over the coming years with the growth of Activate. So the point being, it's scalable. If you think right now is not the time to think about investing in a centralized ERP, then maybe you should. Because the sooner you make the move, the easier it is to make that transition. And the better it's going to be when you bring everyone onto the same page. Okay? Point is, it's scalable. It grows with your business. So, instead of running into a scenario like this, when we promise an engineer to our customers, we want to make sure we fulfill on that promise. And the reason we want to fulfill on that promise is because we keep them happy. And when they're happy, they're more likely to do business with us. Thank you. So that's that session.
Yeah, I think we might take a break, but I guess any questions on that and maybe a couple comments too. Obviously, when you look at the solutions we have, and there's a lot of you that are pure device management solutions, we have great solutions. When you start looking at putting them together, that's when really the differentiation comes in. There's things that we're going to be working on to tighten those integrations. You mentioned earlier about even something as simple as a profitability report where, by the time you have all your departments under one roof and you're able to see, there's going to be those customers, maybe you're sending them too much, supplies, or maybe there's excessive service, and, you can get to the point of looking at it at a serial level, you can look at it at a customer level, because you may want to give and take on some of those, but having that visibility and knowing that the data is accurate completely from end to end, that's kind of what our focus is. So we love the fact that we've got customers on the different products. Our goal is to try to do that ecosystem so you can really be able to get the benefits of it. And we'll be driving more integrations and connectivity between, for example, our Printinista. One of the things we're looking at is doing kind of dashboards and analytics and tying that into the eAutomate system where you can go and be able to have visibility to all of the customer data in one place. So as he mentioned, obviously this is a very strong suggestion, to start looking at it. I know that everybody's in a different place in their journeys, but this is where we're hoping the team can work with you and show you the benefit that you can gain from it for those of you that are not on the eAutomate system. But